Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. Tonight, it's the Thursday cast, one of our longest running casts here, and a lot of these are members of the actual LA Connection Comedy Theater, and some have been with us for quite a while. We got a great show. We're now taping all our shows live on streaming on YouTube, which is great because now you guys can eventually start giving us suggestions. As we continue to test these live streams, we're probably going to start taking suggestions next month from you. We have a total of 13 teams. We have a kids team, 2 teen teams, and a bunch of adult teams. So check out all the teams at LAC Comedy on YouTube. And of course, if you want to throw anything in the chat, feel free to do that. I'm Ken Scove, the co-host of the show with John Darden and founder of the LA Connection. We're now in our 44th year of dishing out fine comedy improv. And John, what are we playing today?
We got a bunch of fun games, Kent. We're going to see a parody of film noir. We're going to hear a podcast. We're going to see some singing. We're going to see a radio broadcast parody. There's a lot of fun stuff to look forward to, so stick around.
All right. Well, your first game is opening lines, John. And the opening line I'm going to give you is, "This is very troubling." This is very troubling. And how are they going to play opening lines, John?
Super simple. So we're going to see a series of scenes that all begin with the opening line, "This is very troubling." Each scene's going to be different. Let's get 2 hands up for our first scene. All right, Tim and Beth, this is very troubling.
This is very troubling, Beth. I mean, we have to get into that candy store right now. I need my sugar right now.
Well, you certainly look like you need sugar. I mean, anybody with glasses like that, I think would have to have some sugar. Now you need sugar again. For a second there, I didn't think you needed sugar, but now it looks like you need some sugar. So
yeah, it's like those candies.
Are we gonna break down the door and run in and grab the candy? Is that a good plan? What do you think? Huh?
You took the words right out of my mouth. Now, on the count of 3, we're gonna batter-ram the door. Just batter-ram it. I mean, it's made out of glass anyway.
I'm right behind you.
Okay. And make sure you don't touch me. Stay 6 feet away from me.
I'll stay away from what kind of candy now? I don't know. We can't go till I know what kind of candy we're gonna have.
Does it really matter?
Yes,
whatever you see.
Scene that was a scene from the new Willy Wonka prequel about the origin story of Willy Wonka. Let's get 2 more people and 2 more hands up. Who we got? Let's see, Lavelle and Colton. This is very troubling.
This is very troubling. I know it's a weird name for a dog, but I really like to think out there. And very troubling. And I, we just wanted to say hello to to all the new neighbors.
Troubling is my middle name, and I love your dog for it.
Is it really? My God.
Troubling.
That's so weird. You hear that? You hear that? This wonderful lady who's got the same name as you. That's
hey, troubling. I love you. Okay. Why don't you come over to join me, Troubling?
We'd love to. It's just such a wonderful neighborhood. Like already, 2 people in. Like the first person, they're fine, but if the rest of the neighborhood's like you, my God, this is gonna be a great move. I'm ready.
More like me will be too many. I'm sorry.
Oh no! Stop you. Oh, you're too much. You're too much.
I am a little too much, but I love it, and I love being just unique and troubling.
I see what you did there.
Are troubling, so that we can get in a little bit of trouble.
You know what? I'd be fine with that.
Scene, I love trouble. That scene was very troubling in a good way. Let's get 2 more hands up. Edison, Michael, this is very troubling.
This is very troubling, Michael. The LA Connection Theater is closed. Oh my God, very troubling.
Yeah, this is very troubling.
Oh my God.
We've wired everything wrong, man. It's all wired wrong.
Could we have prevented this, Michael? Could we have prevented this?
Yeah, we could have, but honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. Why would anybody let me wire this damn thing? We've wired it all wrong. If you turn it on, it turns off. You turn it off, it turns on. I don't know. You know what? Maybe we put someone else's name on this.
Yeah.
What do you
Well, what's the name of the guy who runs this place? Was it Kent something? Is that his name?
Yeah.
I need to find his email because this is very unfair. Okay, COVID does not exist. He does not have the right to do this.
Come on, man. Come on. Buck up. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right.
Scene. What a troubling scene between two congressional representatives who do not believe in the pandemic. Let's see 3 more scenes, and I'm going to throw out a new opening line. I'm calling an audible. Here's the opening line. I could never forgive you. Let's see 3 new scenes with I could never forgive you. All right, let's start with Beth and Michael.
Michael,
Michael, you're on mute.
not only I could never.
I don't think I could ever forgive you for leaving my dogs with you and you never fed them. What was going on there? Do you like dogs?
Michael, I'm having trouble hearing you, but I gave the dog the food that I thought was best for him. I thought he would really enjoy chocolate bars. I enjoy chocolate bars. I don't know why he didn't like them.
What are you insane? Chocolate bars it's the worst thing for a dog. It'll kill him. But you gave him chocolate bars.
But it had peanuts and it had those, those little crystals of sea salt. You ever had chocolate bars with those little crystals of sea salt? And when you're eating them, it tastes just like chocolate. But then as soon as you get to the little crystal of sea salt, you taste that salt in your mouth. And you say to yourself, oh, there's that little crystal of sea salt that they were talking about. I thought it wasn't in here, but now I can taste it. It's here. So I thought the dog would enjoy that.
You thought a dog would enjoy that.
There's an echo in here, Michael.
What?
Scene, and that's the origin story of Betty Crocker. Let's see 2 more people. Tim, Edison.
I could never forgive you, Tim. How dare you? How dare you, Tim? How could you? It smelled so bad in my car. You really had to do that.
Well, I knew you like tuna fish, so I got you the deluxe sandwich. How was I supposed to know you were going to forget it?
That's the worst sandwich of the place. I told you not to buy me that.
It was the cheapest one at Subway. I was tight on cash. Oh. God damn it.
Oh my God. How much did you pay for it?
Well, it was half off, so $1.50.
Oh my God, that's even worse. You paid cheaper for something worse?
Oh, I mean, come on, it was from Subway. It was from Subway.
Oh my God. I swear to God, I don't even know if I can get the stench off. This isn't like getting rid of a skunk smell. This is worse. It's worse.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll figure this out. I'll just put in something that smells better. Like this flower right here.
Scene. That's the origin story of convicted sex offender Jared Fogle. And let's get 1 more scene. I could never forgive you. You know who you are. Who hasn't gone yet?
Me and Lavelle, I think. Yeah. I could never forgive you. Wait, let me try the line again. I could never forgive you. I feel like I'm not going hard enough. Director, am I doing the line right? Am I doing do you want me to give more to the performance?
Give me more. Give me more. Give it from the gut.
I could never forgive you.
Absolutely. I love it. Now let's bring it down a little bit.
Okay, I could never forgive you.
Okay, let's try it with the rap. I don't like the Shakespeare thing.
Dang,
Let's
okay.
try it with rap.
I could never forgive you. Could never forgive you. You.
And scene. That was the bravo. That was the origin story of Kevin Hart in acting school. Good job, everybody. Good job. Kent, that was opening lines.
You know, I didn't realize Colton is now working out of a deserted disco, which I thought was pretty amazing how he was able to get the disco lights going and all that. It's amazing. And it is a true story, John, about the tuna. Subway apparently is selling fake tuna fish. It's not real tuna fish. So I completely understand that smell. You're going to play Supply the Word, John, and your suggestion is going to be in an open flea market. So back to you, John. I'm going to go minimize myself.
Okay, well, you can minimize yourself, but still believe in yourself. This is going to be Lavelle and Colton, so everybody else can turn video off. And Lavelle and Colton are going to do a scene in this open air flea market. Feel free to mute yourself if you're off screen. And whenever they reach out, I'm going to finish their sentence. And they're going to have to make it work every time I throw them a curveball. We call this Supply the Word in an open air flea market.
You know, I would expect there to be more fleas for sale. False advertising, I swear. Take your time. It's okay.
False advertising saying that an elephant can just stand for hours on
end.
In.
And indeed. Truly, every word you say is poetry in motion. I wish I could take down your words, write them in a book, in a play, or maybe even a
delightful Sunday morning cartoon.
A delightful Sunday morning cartoon, perhaps in a visual style reminiscent of the 1940s. Why not? Nothing would really encapsulate your masterpiece of a phrase like a 1940s inspired Sunday morning cartoon. Am I right? Am I right, flea market? Oh, don't boo. Boo yourself.
Come on over. Join us and enjoy everything that we are
putting under your nose.
We're gonna put it under your nose and lovely.
You know what?
It's,
yeah, I agree.
Almost
embarrassing.
Not meant to be embarrassing, but similar to it. Let's say more like the N-word.
I don't know what that word is. You know, I'm going through my head right now thinking about what really describes what we're doing here. You know, maybe it's good, maybe it's clean, maybe it's...
American.
American. That doesn't describe the previous two at all, but who knows? Maybe it's even... I'm gonna twist this. Canadian as well.
French Canadian, comme voulez-vous?
Vous avez moi?
Ce soir?
Absolument.
I don't speak French, but it sounds very lovely.
Okay, scene. She just has to sleep with you tonight, and that's the
Oh, did she?
that's the biggest and best outcome you could ever achieve in a flea market transaction. Good. That's Supply the Word. Let's get Tim, Colton, and Edison up for DJ songs. Okay, Kent. This is a radio station that's got some great music, but this radio station has a theme. What is the theme of this radio station?
Well, a week from Sunday is Valentine's Day, John. So why don't we celebrate some songs about Valentine's Day, which is going to be a week from Sunday.
But how do I fall in love in the next 9 days? That's a personal question I need to deal with. Colton's going to be our DJ. Tim and Edison will be our singers. Colton, this radio station's theme is Valentine's Day. You're going to set up 4 songs, 2 for each singer. This game is called DJ Songs. Take it away, Colton.
Welcome, everyone, back to 4476, The Sauce. I'm your DJ, DJ Big Heart. And today we're celebrating all the wonderful sounds of Sorry, it's not November. February. I get my months mixed up. I'm sorry, people. We got some lovely tracks about love today, be it the good or the bad kind. Starting off with one heck of a pop punk hit from legendary pop punk singer Edison. We've got You Broke My Heart Like You Broke My Back.
You broke my heart, just like you broke my back. I don't know what you did. I hope you paid for that. So make sure that you love me before the morning comes. And baby, don't you go break my heart like you broke my back. Broke my back.
Oh, that song always brings a tear to my eye. So beautiful. Next up for you lovely listeners out there, ready for some lessons in the language of love, alliteration. We've got the new singer of Nickelback going off on a solo tour, but in the same style. We've got Tim here for Look at My Heart. Look at it now.
Oh, I have something to tell you, for you can see the love around me. So look into my heart, look at it right now. It speaks to you. So come and look at my heart, look at it now. For I will love you and no one else. I love you.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between? We've got some love out there tonight for all of you, from me to you, and all these people who sing these lovely songs for all of us. Up next, we've got famed Bing Crosby impersonator, Edison, here to do a lovely little ballad for you all out there today called My Love, It Cannot Fit in This Shoe.
My love, ooh, my love cannot fit in this shoe. Just like you can make me do anything that you want me to do. That's why I put my love in something that fits. It can't fit in the shoe, baby.
You know, I gotta say the same thing. My love for all you listeners out there cannot fit in this shoe. There is no mountain high enough that can cover up my love for you. Up next, we've got a bit of a different spin right now going on. We've got, do you all remember the 90s? I don't. But for those of you who do, we've got, remember Europop? Yeah, we've got one heck of a Europop track for you, just titled Love by Tim.
Love. Love. Oh, yeah. Love. Love. It's more than you think. Love. Love. Oh, yeah. Get it, baby. Woo, woo.
That was fantastic, don't you think? Well, I'm gonna go take myself off the air right now. So, from me to you, big heart, to the rest of my smaller hearts, shine on, and goodbye.
Hey, what a beautiful DJ songs. My favorite part is when you could see in Edison's eyes that he did not know Bing Crosby, and so he proceeded to do an excellent Prince impression. That was the joy. What a joy to see. Excellent work, everybody. Kent, what's next on the docket?
Okay, well, we got the podcast, and staying with our themes of Valentine's Day, finding love in this COVID times will be the podcast. How do you find love in these COVID times? And John, I'm going to go find love in the next room. I'll be back after the bit. Bye-bye.
Okay, great. Well, there's good luck with that. It's quite a visual I've now been put into my head. Love in the age of COVID. Take it over, Beth and Michael. This is podcast.
Hey, everybody. It's 11 a.m. and on a Wednesday morning, and we're glad you all could join us for the Love Time podcast. I'm your co-host, Sandy Beaches, and like always, I'm always happy to have you all here listening. It's so nice. I've got my brother, of course, here right next to me, visually anyway, and on the radio, my brother Michael, who has supported our show financially and otherwise, and gets our guests together for us. Hello, Michael. How are you doing today?
We're doing the distance thing right here, aren't we? I think we are right now doing the distance thing. So,
Can you speak up a little, Michael? I'm having a little trouble hearing you. I guess we're just having a little technical difficulties today, but it's COVID time, as we all know. And what do you recommend for everybody who's just having that feeling? It's Valentine's Day coming up, and everybody wants to get together. So how about some advice that you could give our listeners today?
Well, I'm thinking, you got to give people, everybody wants to give flowers. It's kind of traditional. Chocolate, of course, traditional. The problem is, though, it's impersonal just to leave it somewhere. So, I'm trying to think of a way that you can get it to them. And so what I'm thinking is you do drive-by. And hear me out on this. So the least they see you give the effort, you drive your car down the street, you have them stand out there, and you kind of heave it out to them. So you're making an experience, a whole experience. Now, hopefully they catch the chocolate or the flowers, or they go all over the damn place. But I think it will give people an experience and a little bit of bonding, at least to see somebody, and see that you gave them something.
Well, that sounds like
it sounds a little radical, but what do you think?
Well, as everybody knows, I'm a free radical, so I would just love to have you or anyone else drive by my apartment and do a drive-by of candies and chocolates and flowers and throw them out at me, and I'll bet you I'll be out there waiting to catch them. That just sounds like the best idea I've heard in a long time, but I'm not sure that... Well, let's see. I think we've got a caller on the line here. Let me see what they think, okay? Just hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can find somebody on the line here.
Okay.
I think I have a question. What kind of chocolates hold up best in the... I'm calling from Encino. Is that okay? I'm a long-time listener and a first-time caller, but I'm just wondering if... what kind of chocolates would hold up best if flying through the air?
Yeah, it's a little hard to understand you there, but yes, yes to it all. You
Oh,
can't be.
okay. I think our caller was asking about what type of chocolates would be a good thing for flying through the air. What kind of chocolates would be,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. Any of your nougat, any of your
nougats,
types,
nougats.
they're solid. Those nougats can survive. I once sat on a Snickers for 3 hours, and I still ate it.
I,
Okay.
I just want to say nougats. There's nothing more fun. Even more fun than eating nougats is just saying nougats.
Okay. Yeah. Isn't it a
Thank
wonderful
you
word?
so much, Michael. My brother always knows what I like, and I really appreciate that about him. And the fact that he said nougats has
Nougat.
just made my day.
That's a
But
great word.
just
You're right.
I'm going to take 1 second out here just to give a quick mention of our sponsor.
Oh.
Have you been? I'm just wondering. Have you been smoking a lot and not getting high? Have you been having that problem? I know that that's mine sometime. So we'd like to highly recommend our sponsor, the new Almost Lucky Strike hand-rolled marijuana cigarettes. They're hand-rolled specially right here in Los Angeles, and they I tell you, you won't have to ever worry about smoking all day and not getting high. They are really good for you. They're 100% natural and no artificial flavors, no artificial coloring or anything. That's Almost Lucky Strike hand-rolled marijuana cigarettes, and we thank them for their
I
sponsorship.
just want to say I use them all the time. I'm busy, not doing anything really, but I don't have the time to roll my own, and this is a time saver for us
Well,
busy.
that's certainly understandable. And I'm speaking of rolling your own, and when it comes to making love for this Valentine's Day in the COVID days, well, I think maybe you could just do a visual like Zoom meeting with someone who you really love, and then you could both just kind of lie there and see each other in bed and roll over back and forth. That sounds like
Yeah.
maybe not as good as a drive-by chocolate. I really like the drive-by chocolate idea. I'll tell you that. But
Okay. Okay.
it's um I would recommend that also in these COVID times, and of course,
You're
we
so
also recommend everyone go and get their shots. If you can get their shots, and you're good to go, then you're good to go.
You're dead on with this.
Well,
I
I'm
do.
on. I don't know if I want to be dead on, but it's
Yeah,
certainly want to be on.
I'm the wrong choice of words right now.
Now, is that what? Is this a new place that you're at? Is that your regular apartment? Did you paint your walls, or are you broadcasting from someone else today, Michael?
I'm broadcasting from my girlfriend's house. Well,
You
she
have a
was,
new girlfriend?
yeah,
Oh, tell us all about it,
yeah,
especially here with Valentine's Day coming up.
yeah,
Where did you meet?
yeah. She's nice enough to let me use her place here. I haven't given her any nougats yet, but I got some nougats for her. I'll tell you that. I got
Well,
some nougats.
excuse me, I have to take a moment to say nougats again, but go ahead.
It's nougat. Yeah, it's just the coolest word, nougat. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'll be back to my regular place next week when we come back and talk to the folks. I'll be right back to the same place. But she's cool enough to let me be using it right now. Yeah, she's
Okay, and I understand that for Valentine's Day you are going to blow her a kiss from 6 feet away. You're going to blow each other kisses from 6 feet away. You're going to measure it out exactly 6 feet, and then stand there and blow kisses. Is that correct?
That's correct. There'll be some blowing. Kisses. There'll be some blowing kisses. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go blue there for a second, but yeah,
Well,
absolutely. 6 feet away, you blow the kiss. Try to keep the spittle down, folks. Just keep that down to a minimum.
yeah, keep the spittle down and take it from me, Sandy Beaches. We don't want to talk about blowing on this program.
No, we don't want to talk about what do you think? Spittle's a pretty good word too, sister.
Spittle, I like spittle, spittle and nougat, attorneys at law. How does that sound? Spittle and nougats. I really love it. Well, listen, Michael, it's been really nice seeing you again. As we do every Sunday afternoon. Do you have any? Didn't you say that you had an email from someone asking us a question about love in the COVID time?
I did.
Am I correct about that?
Let me read it to you if I could. It's from Frank, and he's asking, during these COVID times when I can't be with my best girl, is it okay to, well, it's going to get kind of delicate here. Is porn a specific thing that to protect you during this COVID times? And I don't want to promote anything, but shit, it makes sense to me. I mean, what do you think, sister?
Oh, well, certainly you can wear your mask, and you can wear your mask in more than one place. I would put a mask on your mouth and a mask on that other area too, and I think maybe that would really protect you the best. I mean, masks aren't all that sexy, but contraception isn't all that sexy either. So I just recommend it's going to be I love you. I'm not sexy today, but I love you anyway. Maybe that should be our theme song for next week is you're not sexy today, but I love you anyway.
I love it. I love it. You're on to something there now. I love that.
Well, I'm on with something there, that's for sure. And another mention before we leave from our other sponsor, which is the it's nose lozenges. It's Royal Oak nose lozenges for when you have that hay fevery kind of feeling when the spring flowers are coming around and you just have to go out and smell them. You get that. You just need to use those nose lozenges to just kind of clear your head out, clear everything out, and so you can sit back and relax and enjoy life.
Breath in.
Notes the way by.
Yeah. That's the bomb. It's the bomb.
It's the bomb.
Yeah.
Well, once again, Michael, I want to thank all our listeners today for coming in and listening to the live broadcast of our podcast. You can always pick it up on YouTube or on Twitter. We're available on both things if you want to come back and listen to us at your convenience. So once again, thanks again, everybody. And
just want to
see you next week. Good luck with your girlfriend, Michael, with your new girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, it's working out. It's been a couple of days, but it's working out. We'll see.
That sounds really good. Yeah. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you later.
Okay.
Wow.
That's podcast. Great. Let's get everybody back out here for Waiter. Everybody come on out. And in this game, there's something weird in your soup. And we're going to see some funny responses from the waiter. So Kent, what's weird in someone's soup?
A killer bee.
A killer bee. Okay, a killer bee is in my soup, and you guys are all the waiter. So raise your hand if I can come to you. Yeah, Beth. Waiter. There's a killer bee in my soup.
Yeah, I thought I was getting a buzz.
Ho. Tim, waiter, there's a killer bee in my soup.
That must be very sweet.
Hey, they make honey, people. Stay with us. Who's got another one? Boom. Ooh, who could it be? Edison, waiter, excuse me, there's a killer bee in my soup.
Speaking of bees, I love myself some Honey Nut Cheerios.
What the hell? The service at this place is terrible. This guy is just feeding himself with children's breakfast cereals. Let's get another suggestion. Oh, Beth's got another one. Waiter, there's a killer bee in my soup.
A killer bee? Well, let me go back and ask all the workers what happened.
The worker bees. Lavelle, was that a hand?
Yes.
Waiter, there's a killer bee in my soup.
Oh, it's especially to take you out on a sweet note.
Indeed it is. Kent, another suggestion for what's in the soup.
How about a blender? I know it's got to be a big bowl of soup, but I'm sure a blender could fit in one.
Absolutely. Okay, there's a blender in the soup. Beth, waiter, there's a blender in my soup.
Well, that's sure to stir things up.
It sure is. Who else would like to go? Edison, waiter, there's a blender in my soup.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were our baker.
Colton, waiter, there's a blender in my soup.
It seems the chef made the soup the wrong way again.
Indeed he did. Lavelle, waiter, there's a blender in my soup.
We wanted to stir things up right at your table, sir.
Well, you've succeeded gloriously. Michael, waiter, there's a blender in my soup.
Well, let's whip that up right now.
Hey, Colton, waiter, there's a blender in my soup.
It seems there's been a mix-up.
Indeed. All right. That's waiter. Good job, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause. We can make some fun jokes on the spot because we are not children. We're adults. Kent, what's next for us?
Okay, we're going to do film noir, which I'll let you tell everybody how we're going to play it. But the murder weapon is a staple remover. How can you kill someone with a staple remover, John?
Well, I'm not going to answer that without a lawyer. Let's get Beth, Edison, and Lavelle out here. Okay, so Lavelle is coming to Beth and Edison and asking for help in solving a murder. And this murder occurred with a staple remover. Throughout the scene, I'm going to
remove myself right now, John.
Perfect. Throughout the scene, these performers will go towards their camera and give detailed asides to the audience. They'll tell little secrets to you, the audience. And that's why I call this game Film Noir, Staple Remover. Take it away.
I've come to you because I hear you're the best. My husband was killed with a staple remover.
What? How long ago?
I think perhaps earlier in the day. I guess it to be earlier in the day.
What she said was really strange. She said someone was killed with a staple remover. If that's the case, I wonder what got removed.
He doesn't know, but I removed the staple and he bled out. When I arrived
What'd you
into
say,
his
ma'am?
office, yes, Beth?
Listen, ma'am.
When I arrived to my husband's office, he was bleeding out.
Bleeding out, you say? We're looking at all the evidence to see how much blood he lost. I really don't like blood. It gives me the creeps, you know? I don't think this lady even knows how much blood she left. I think she's lying to me. I think I'm lying to myself sometimes, but I think she's worse.
There was blood all over the place. Running from this office to the kitchen, all over the place.
Ma'am, can you describe what your husband looked like when you found him?
He was slumped over his desk, and the blood was dripping down, running from his desk, down the chair, onto the floor.
Can you tell me where the blood was coming from?
The blood was coming from?
Yeah, can you tell me where he was bleeding, where the blood was coming from? Did you see where on the body he was bleeding?
I think it was his throat. Yes, it was his throat. There was so much blood, it ran all down his arm. I think it was originating in his throat.
Excuse me, ma'am. Now let me see if I got this right. Your husband was all slumped over the desk with a staple remover that had gotten lodged into his throat and blood was spewing out all over. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Do I get
Yes.
anything right? Does she even know what's left and what's right? I used to be right, but I gave up on that years ago. Now I just try to get halfway and I'm happy. We'll see.
Ma'am, where are you and your husband from?
We are both from Savannah, Georgia.
Savannah.
Yeah. Yes.
I love that city.
Yes.
I don't.
What is, I don't understand. where we are from doesn't give me any idea how you're going to be able to solve this. I need my husband's murder to be solved, and I understand that you're the best, so I'm turning it over to you.
Man, we have some.
Please help.
Man, we have some files. We have some reports here that you've been going through your husband's banking information.
Well, of course I went through my husband's banking information. We do business together. I'm his partner in everything. So of course I went through his banking.
Ma'am, business together? Everybody says they do business together. I think she's giving us the business.
I made it all up.
Ma'am, I think I can tell. I think I can detect from your accent that you are from Idaho. And I know for a fact there's only one staple remover in all of Idaho. And I think you used it to commit your husband's murder by taking a staple out of him without anybody knowing it. What do you think of that?
I think that's a wonderful premise, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I love my husband.
What time did he die, ma'am?
He was in his office for hours, and I wasn't aware he was dead until I went in to feed him. And I wanted to, he had been working for hours and hours, and I kept calling him dinner, and he didn't answer.
You know what, Beth?
So
what doesn't get
question
me?
again?
You know what doesn't get me?
Hours and hours, you say, huh, ma'am? It was a long, long time.
It was a long time. He started in his office early morning because there were some things that he was disturbed about, and I called him for lunch, and he didn't respond. And then finally, I had lunch, and then I finally I made dinner, and I called him for dinner, and I had his favorite dinner. I even had a bottle of champagne because we were going to celebrate.
That's all very interesting, ma'am.
She said he was in there for hours going to bring him food. So how did she not hear him die? You know, Beth, what doesn't get me? How someone that could be cooking in such a neighborhood with a population of 8 people not know when someone intrudes into the house. Very interesting. I believe you had something to do with this, Lavelle.
Hours and hours.
Me?
Yeah, or should I say, Miss Wanted?
Holy shit, she's wanted, and that's film noir. It's an old 1800s Western wanted sketch, and it's her face. Okay, great. Let's get Michael, Colton, Tim out for Poetry Slam. Okay, Kent, we're going to hear their first poem is going to have one suggestion. What's the suggestion for their first poem?
Winter sports.
Winter sports. Okay, winter sports is going to inform these first 3 poems. Winter sports. Who would like to go first? Okay, let's have Michael go first. Go ahead, Michael.
Snow, snow. We can ski all day. It's wet. It's cold. My God, it's miserable. Why in the hell do we ski on snow?
Great question. Why do we? A ponderous poem. Who would like to go next? Tim.
Click, click, click goes the skates on my feet to crick, crack upon the ice to hit the puck upon the goal. But every time I try, no matter where I go, I always slip and fell and break as many bones as I do. Sometimes I lose a tooth. Sometimes I lose a finger. It doesn't really matter more. I'm crumbling into pieces forevermore upon this winter wonderland I call hell.
Wow, what a twist at the end. What a twist. Hell's frozen over. Colton.
The winter time of cold and death and snow, to some, but to others, maybe more, I don't know. I only know what I see, and what I see is ice and cold and slippery streets across the world. Nothing more than pain and cold and redness from the snow burns on your skin and your nose. But to take that, to take a place of nothing more, and turn it into something quite beautiful, I don't know. It seems to take the hellscape of which we find ourselves and to build upon a world of entertainment and of fun. In the pits of hell, there is but one place you can go. You can have fun in this snow. A thing I did not know. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's get our poets back out again. Kent, let's get another suggestion for these poets.
Fast food, John. Fast food.
Live fast, die hard. Fast food is the suggestion for these poems. Fast food. Who would like to go first? Fast food. Tim.
Oh, I drive down the road as far as I can see of many restaurants of fast food to please. From the Burger King of Whopper of so nice to McDonald's and a Big Mac, a quarter pounder. Oh, but so priced. Maybe Wendy's or In-N-Out that I'll go. A buffet of so many food. Who hell knows?
Wow. I love Wendy's. I love Wendy's. Who's got another fast food one? Okay, Colton, then Michael.
Okay.
Have we no idea of slow? We must always be going as fast as possible, never find the time to enjoy that which is around us, as our never-ending desire to consume. Ever satiated, now our food is faster than we can go. If it is not ready in a mere second, then I don't want it. I would rather starve than wait a mere 5 to 10 minutes or so, for there is always more. You look out across the wonders of the world, and all I can see is, I need more. Is that truly the dream that we all conceive inside? Just more and more? Have we ever heard of enough? Have we ever heard of enough? Thank you.
Never heard of enough. Michael, fast food to you.
I drive up to that steel little box and tell it what I want, and it gives me all that I desire. Should I go large? Should I go small? It is the sweetest box of all. It is that fast food box that talks.
Believe it or not, he's talking about a Happy Meal, and that was Poets Idol. Way to go, Poets. Kent, let's do some three-couple switch.
Okay, let's tell me who the couples are, and I'll give them their suggestions.
Okay, great. Everybody get on out here. Our first couple is going to be Michael and Tim.
Michael and Tim are grave diggers.
Okay, Michael and Tim, group number one, grave diggers. Beth and Lavelle, group number two.
They're doing a prison break.
Okay, prison break. Beth and Lavelle, that's group two. And group three is Colton and Edison.
They are wedding crashers.
Okay, they crash weddings. Not the receptions, just the wedding. They'll figure it out.
Well,
they're wedding.
Yeah, the reception,
Yeah.
I think. I think the reception,
Yeah.
I think, John.
I know. I'm just having a laugh here. So we're gonna see those three scenes in that order: scene 1, scene 2, scene 3. But every time I say switch and we transition from one scene to the next, each scene has to take the last line of the previous scene and use it as the first line of their scene. If it sounds confusing, it won't seem confusing when we do it in this game. So this game's 3-couple switch. Once again, group 1, you guys are who?
Gravediggers.
Gravediggers. And group 2, you guys are?
Prison breaking.
Indeed you are. And group 3?
Wedding crashers.
Okay, let's start off with group 1. And group 1, Kent, do you want to give an opening line for the Gravediggers?
Sure. The body's missing.
Okay.
Body's missing. And now I'm going to be missing. Bye-bye.
Bye. Take it away. 3-couple switch.
Where's the body? Who was supposed to get the body?
Well, I was supposed to get the body, but I gotta be honest. Things did not go the way as planned. One thing led to another. I think I may have unleashed a terrible curse, and as of right now, I am slowly decaying right now.
Oh, jeez, man. What did you do? What? I told you not to mess with the black arts. This is not a place to mess with them.
I was trying to bring back the founding fathers. I needed some advice right now. I need some insurance now. I need.
You doomed us all, man. You doomed us all. What were you thinking? You can't. Oh, jeez.
It was a good idea at the time. It was a good idea at the time. Give me a break, man.
Yeah, how is bringing back the dead ever a good idea at the time?
I read it in a book.
Oh, what are you doing reading, man? Just go on the internet.
Hey, don't judge me until you...
Switch. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Group 2.
Hey there, don't you be judging me. I'm the one who planned all of this. It was your idea, but I did all the planning, you see? I did all the planning. I came through and you just look, let's flower the plan. No giving me your psychological stuff, okay?
Look, you're a great planner, but less talk and more work. We've got work to do to get out of here, baby.
Okay, listen. I got the files from the cake. Turns out though they were a lawyer's files, not a cake, not the kind of file we needed. So I tried cutting the bars with paper, it didn't work. But so now I got the rest of the cake though. I got the rest of the cake. So my plan is we're gonna give the cake to the guards, and they're all gonna get fat and burp, and I'm gonna take the keys. And we're gonna get out of here. What do you say, huh? I think that's a good idea.
Well, when they are blowing the burp, when they are blowing the fart, you know, there's this one guard that farts so much, man. He's gonna blow everybody away. That's a good plan.
Yeah, that's right. They call him Killer Farts. I know
Killer Farts.
Switch. They call him Killer Farts.
Wait, they call him Killer Farts? What kind of nickname is Killer Fart? And you put that on your wedding thing? Okay, this is just begging to be crashed. Like,
oh man, she married this dude.
I know. Who does that? Oh my god. But you know, if a dude like that could walk around with like that kind of name, he's the kind of dude who would buy my memoir for sale right now. Amazon, $12.95. That's my pitch. The Industry Bible by the Los Angeles Times. Like who? That's just me. I'm ready to crash some weddings and sell some books. Am I right?
Hey, it's a good read. It's a good read, everyone.
It's a thick read. I think it has like 500 pages.
Woo. Or everyone here can get these free iPhones.
Oh my God!
iPhone 11.
Wait, we got to save our shilling till we actually get in the reception. We can't just start. We're shilling to nobody here. We're just shilling to ourselves. Let's go inside the door first.
I'm bad. I thought we were gonna go to the wedding.
Yeah, no, we gotta go inside first.
Right.
Switch. We got to go inside first.
Wait, Michael, we gotta go inside first because I'm not feeling well right now. I am very cold right now.
Dude, you're starting to morph. What are you becoming?
I am dying here. I'm literally dying here. Look at my hands. Look
Well,
at my hands.
Well, you're in the right place. I'll dig you a good, decent grave.
I always thought I would be cremated, but
Switch. I always thought I'd be cremated.
Well, I always thought I'd be cremated, but I didn't think I'd be killed by a killer fart. My God, that thing. Listen, we finally got out, but those farts, I can't see where I'm going. Those farts are killing me. Which way? Tell me which way to go here. Now that I think we're outside the wall, aren't we?
Hold on. Just hold your nose, hold my hand, and on the floor. We're gonna crawl, baby. Crawl.
Switch. We're gonna crawl, baby, crawl. We're gonna crawl, baby, crawl.
We're gonna crawl, baby. Crawl. Hey, you never heard that one before? Fuck. Okay, this is like the third reception we've been to, and like no one's biting. Okay.
I feel like we're the oldest. I feel like we're the oldest ones here.
I know, and I'm 21. Like, what the hell? Who's getting married at 14? Fucking French people. God.
Oh my! Colton, I don't think they understand this. Buy
the book, please. Just buy the.
Colton, calm down.
Buy
Colton,
the book.
no, don't do it. Don't do it.
Switch. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it, man. Don't do what you're thinking right now.
I want the pain to stop.
Switch. I want the pain to stop.
I want the pain to stop. This crawling on the floor has got my knees all scuffed.
But you're gonna have.
I don't know where we are now.
You're gonna have such a small belly, baby.
Switch. You're gonna have such a small belly, baby.
You're gonna have such a small belly, baby. Once we're done, know what I'm saying? know what I'm saying, Colton? You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying?
Digits, dude, get the digits.
Switch that sound. Oh.
Oh, what? Dude, no. Oh, wake up. Don't. Jesus, my God, you have no hands or anything. Can you even talk?
Mother, is that you right now?
And scene. That's the recouple Switch. He's dead, and he's talking to his mother. He's got Skeletor hands, but he's talking to mommy, and that's our show. Everybody, come on out.
Well, John, a fine show, 1 hour running, and let's introduce the cast who participated today. Of course, the host and director of this team, John.
Hey, thank you.
And Colton.
Thank you.
And Michael.
Thank you.
Edison.
Thank you.
Tim.
Starlight.
Lavelle. And Beth.
I know we're going to get out of this prison sooner or later. Thanks for watching, everybody. We really appreciate it. Really, really. Thanks.
And again, I'm Ken Scove. This team will be back in 4 weeks, so mark it on your calendar. They're going to be going 1 hour later at 7 o'clock instead of 6 Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to catch them in 4 weeks from now, that's when they'll be doing it. And everybody wave goodbye. We'll be on, all the shows are on LAC Comedy on YouTube. Our sister station is Mad Movies Online on YouTube. And hi, Lori, if you're watching, or Sandra, if you're watching, or anybody out there. We'll see you next week coming back. And if it's Sandra, at 7 o'clock next week, I'll call you and let you know that. Everybody, thanks again for watching. And there's our website. Or no, it's not up there tonight, is it? Oh, it is? Okay, LAConnectionComedy.com. And again, go to Mad Movies Online and see some of the old Mad Movies TV shows and a lot more dub clips. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. See you in